Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Olympus Sky. This time I'm like way too excited, and as you can see, it's pretty early now, right now, because well, it was quite interesting. And like I said in my previous video, I'm glad I have some breathing room now to do things I like, basically. So I actually had another video planned for today, but yeah, this really caught my attention here. So if you don't know, this is Mr. Crowd77's channel, and please do subscribe. Awesome channel. So you got this new equipment, and if you're familiar with Mr. Bill Bryson, you gotta type in right here like Bill Bryson astronomer, or you won't find him. But yeah, he kind of stopped, I don't know, like for a year now, with posting moon videos and everything. I really enjoy that channel, and just looking at the anomalies on the moon, and basically I really wish I did have such a nice telescope as he has. But you know, Crow just made this video, and I made a screenshot, and I was really astonished by how clean it is, and how well it came out. And I found some stuff in there, you know, like a lot of stuff to think about. And I might actually have found a lead that might usher us into a new era even. I mean, I'm so excited, I don't want to exaggerate. But if I will be able to verify these last things, you might actually get somewhere. Like literally, it might be pretty big at some point, but it's not something that I'll be able to finish up in a couple of days though, because it is a lot of confirming, like I always say. And yeah, well, Mr. Louie here sent one of his images as well of an interesting object on the moon, which was well, I'm pretty excited about that too, but I just need to reconfirm it. It's basically, I once made like, well, Bill Bryson found like a tower on the moon, and eventually I made a video on that one too. One of my earliest videos, not that great of a video, but yeah, it's all about that weird tower. But this video is not about that tower. This video is about the sheer awesomeness, and just showing you that you can see so much more. Like, it's like the enhanced version. So let's back out there. The first thing I was watching, and I noticed this little triangle here. It's really vague, but there seems to be like some kind of triangle, you know, and then a line going like that, and I was really intrigued by it. I mean, this is like video, and you could see it's definitely something in a triangular formation right there. But I went over this and I saw just so much more. And I don't know who is listening right now, you never know, but we had some pictures from NASA that showed what is actually underground, and particularly in the black areas, which are really elusive, kind of, you know, everyone thinks about what the hell is going on in that black area, but you know, when you see an image from NASA, it's like, yeah, it's nothing going on, guys, or it's like really blurry and everything. But I got so many interesting lines here right now. And this image is so clean that it's definitely in there. So, anyways, I went to work here. Super excited about this. Let me show where I started. So immediately you can see the result here. I mean, look how beautiful it is. How much detail, how much we can see in the black areas here. And this is an image shot from Earth. I really need a telescope. And once I have the telescope, I'll be able to verify the most important things here. Because if I have a telescope, I can like follow an anomaly and check out different kind of lighting on it, and you know, angles, you name it. And that's really important. But for the moment, we'll just roll with this. And there was several. I mean, you can now see clearer. This side was at least clear, but it looks like a triangle. Now let's go with it. That it is like a natural formation. You can see that there's like a 90-degree angle right here, but you know, at this point it could be anything. Very interesting. Also checked out this area, couldn't find anything of interest, unfortunately, although I still need to go dive into that. But I found something very interesting here, and is just hold on, let me grab my because I did this one particularly for this layer, and I could just draw it out here. So let's zoom into this. I mean, it looks very interesting. So what we're looking at here is it was quite elusive this, but I have been talking about in my couple of videos prior to this one, particularly about perception. and you need to take a minute. So like I said before, I really take leave it like this and leave it for a couple of minutes, just think about it, because this doesn't look natural to me. Now, what are you talking about? You're just talking but not drawing out stuff. You have this kind of circle here, and then it goes like this, and it goes like this. So what do we actually have here? Now, let me draw this out a bit more symmetrical, since it's very destroyed. If I would make this into a box, you see it kind of slopes up. See, it kind of slopes up, and then you got this kind of ridge here. So it almost seems like whatever this is some kind of platform here, and then we got this weird shadow. Now I have no idea what the hell this weird shadow is or what's going on here, but we also have something in the middle here. Let me zoom in even more. So I'm not sure if this is actually like a platform floating here, and then we have a ramp down, as you can see, like a walking thing, and then eventually you reach this thing in the middle here, and it looks a bit triangular. It actually does look, hold on, let's go all the way. Now you can see that there is a square block here, and if I follow this, this is crazy. I know, I'm thinking about it too. I mean, so what is now, a house or something? Like I said, I mean, I'm still looking at it. But this square block right here, shadow side, shows it's some kind of block sitting like I don't know, the roof of a house or something. And then there's like a little bit of pixels here. It's not enough, unfortunately, but it has some more extra light to it at the point here of this kind of. You let me know what you think, so to say. But I found this a really interesting thing here. I also would like to show something extra here before we go into the other areas. I have no idea what is going on with this. So I mean, it's not my not my telescope. I don't know what Crow has used for this and everything. But when you look at the entire image, and this is the dodge tool, right? Let me just zoom in just a bit more here. So yeah, just go over this. See, it's like becoming. Just follow the mouse, it's becoming more, you know, light, brighter. But when I go over here, see, just going over this, and then I come over here, and like, it's weird. It's like this color is completely different. I mean, look at it. So I found that quite interesting. Plus, I really can't explain this black thing. It almost looks like liquid, but it's not. I mean, it could be a shadow. I mean, we're looking at the moon. I mean, it's quite a distance from Earth, of course. I also found this interesting platform here. Now I know that there's a lot of interference here from the camera. It went from his telescope into the camera, from his camera to his PC, from and then to YouTube, and from YouTube to me. So you can expect some things, but mainly what you have to look for are the thicker lines. This is definitely not something where you want to look for details, because you're just not going to get them. This is why this is very elusive. But the square side here, that is completely black, makes me question though. It does make me question. Just discovered it. That's why I like doing videos too. I mean, I benefit from it as well. When you look at this, it looks, I'm not saying it is, but I really wanted to make a video about this. I mean, I'm really excited about this. It looks like, I have no idea, an interesting shape, at least. An interesting platform or somewhat, whatever you like to call it. Now, what else would I like to show you? There's also another image here, at least another screenshot from another interesting area here. This thing actually looks like some kind of building, and I'm completely baffled how this all turned out. And you know, just let me give you a quick example here before we go. You can see all those lines here, right? Like particularly this area, and what you are seeing here is this. Now this is most likely nothing. So I'm sorry to tell you, but, and that's actually what I was talking about in the beginning of the video. if I would have, like, for example, a telescope and set it up for a couple of days and look at the same area, see if I could reproduce the same artifacts, that would mean that it's actually in there, because there are, you know, the atmosphere is different, everything is different. But if that would stay the same, if those artifacts would stay the same, that means that there's actually something rectangular here hidden, and it seems to go like down beneath under the crust, I don't know where to. So you know, all these lines don't pay attention to it, but if I would be able to reconfirm this, then you would actually have a rectangular building going like deeper inside the moon, and that is by itself very spectacular. But at the moment it's all question mark. So there are several lines here that really intrigue me. Alright, you have this right, it's definitely in there. Why do I say that? I mean, it's basically as simple as that. Just look at the thicker lines. The thicker lines need more pixels, so they're less susceptible to artifacting and all that stuff. So just keep it all simple. So you look at this. You can see that here is something going on, and this is definitely shadow because this is higher up. You can see it as a ridge. It's like all higher. This is basically definitely higher than what is here. So it looks like some kind of wall, right? But this is only the start. Look at here. So okay, very interesting. Now, at this point, it's starting to become shady, because I don't know if this is an artifact or not, but I can see at least something that looks like a parallel layer here underneath. That it has a higher chance for actually being in there, and eventually look the result. I mean, do I need to explain more? In the end, it would turn out something like this, and then something here. So I found this pretty amazing. Hope you find this amazing as well. I wish I could enhance it a bit more. I wish I had actually an expensive telescope. But you know, really the ads aren't really cutting it, and I think, you know, just by writing my book, it will take about half a year to finish, and then hope that anyone would buy it, and then try and rack up money on that in that way. But I'm actually thinking, I don't know what to do. I really don't want to like go asking for money or whatever, and basically I'll probably be paying out of my own pocket at like approximately €1,000 anyways, because that's just the way it is. But hope you are excited as well. We'll go through a quick flyby here over the image. You will be able to find this image on Google+, this enhanced screenshot, so to say. And by the way, I also wanted to show with this platform here the inverted version, because it is a bit clearer. You know, you can see that there's definitely something going on there. You can see that this is a ramp. There's definitely something to it. Alright. So yeah, I mean, I've done this many times, these images. I definitely consider this one of the best amateur pictures I've ever seen till this date, with the best result. Probably didn't have a lot of interference from the atmosphere as well. So a good day for him, I guess, for me as well, and I hope for you as well. Now let me check. I mean, look at this. It's definitely very interesting. Very interesting. And you know, like I said earlier, we have already seen these kind of patterns in those darker areas with pictures from NASA, but we had to enhance them and do all kinds of stuff, underground scans and everything. So this is very interesting, because at first, you know, I thought that this line here was actually going here, you know, like it was connected to the ridge, and was like, what is going on? It's actually like going inside here or something, and then it makes a 90 degrees angle. But apparently it's not connected to the ridge here. And by the way, what the hell is this? Look at that. Very interesting kind of boat shape. I can vaguely see almost like a platform going to it. And this is quite the speculation, since I'm not very used to this kind of stuff here. like I said, it needs more research, but I've just shown you that's definitely in there. I hope you didn't wind stuff forward and everything. But we'll go into another anomaly here, which I really could use your opinion on. Just let me just fix this up, because I just found this and I'm really curious. Alright, we'll just go grab this one. And let's see. This is, I should have made it black and white. But this is fine as well. It almost seems like there's actually like stuff going up here, lying on top of this weird boat shape. I feel like a mad scientist at this point, really. How could you not? Let me look at it. Very interesting. So let's go to the other anomaly. This is probably nothing. I really need to dive into it, but I'm still busy with it. But would like to talk about this. Because I'm really trying to put the focus now on perspective more. And it's actually thanks to that Phobos image video I did. That image was really kind of elusive. And kind of the more I did to it, the more stuff changed. Like stuff became different. I also wanted to add something to that video. I just wanted to talk about one of the finds there, because I think I'm, don't know, 70-80% sure. 60% is a lot too. That we have found actually a corridor in that image, like the remnants of a corridor. There's no other reason why those forms or shapes would show up there. But anyways, I'm talking too much. I'm too excited. So I was looking at this one. Now, could this be like, I don't know, like a hole in the ground or something? But then, you know, I was looking at it, because, you know, I look at the original one. I had to do quite a lot of stuff here to bring out more of the blacks, more of the stuff that was already present in it. Just saying here. Let me draw it out for you. Let me duplicate the layer. If you wish, I could post this one on Google Plus too. Might do so, but I think it's just something in the ground, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, this is weird. It's just too weird. I really don't want to make like any conclusions, but I want you to think about this one. Maybe that someone else right there, I mean, right on my channel, can explain something here. That's too big. Let's make it 7. Alright, let's roll with 7. Kind of an interesting shape here. Don't trust the lines too much here, because I mean it is fat. I mean, it does seem to be like standing up, at least this piece. Then we will go grab a closer look. I'll zoom completely in. What you're looking at here is, like I said, I can't confirm this 100%. I'm just asking your opinion. I'm not making conclusions, but it's still, I'm still checking it out basically. You see this stick right here? It's pretty darn big, that's for sure. And you have a line here. We have this stick here. Hold on, just let me remove that other stuff. It looks like a block, but I'm not sure. There is like a block of shadow here, but like I said, it's all very elusive at the moment. Still glad to share. It almost seems like it's standing on some kind of tripod. Even though, like, the shadows here correspond to this kind of shape. And when you look at it, you see on this side we have a shadow, and the other side is like catching light. So when you look at the other rocks around it, you have a shadow on this side, you have light on this side. So it's weird. I think it's actually pointing towards us, so like towards you right now. So it's not like literally flat, which is because this side is like darker. So it means you can see just a bit leftover light, like it almost looks like it's cone shaped. It almost seems like it's sticking out of the ground, I swear, but you know, I could be wrong. Definitely. I mean, the whole tripod thing here, it could be just another rock like blending in, because it does look like it's a separate rock. But I wasn't really sure, because this was actually where it started for me. There's a rock here This rock is behind this line. And in the beginning, you know, it still is kind of a rock for me, but it almost seems like it's leaning on something, or maybe it's like, I don't know, maybe this goes into the ground and it's stuck in there. Could this be like an old piece of, I don't know, machinery from us? And I don't know. Could it survive? Maybe it's attached to this rock and that's why it's hanging this way. So, very interesting. Shouldn't you say? I mean, you can look at this in many different ways. Alright. See, I mean, not getting anywhere with this, definitely not. I can't make any conclusions, and this is very frustrating. But this is why I'm just showing you. Leave a comment, definitely. This is the main thing. Stuff I've shown out here is particularly stuff here above here. It actually looks like a building. And you can even see somewhere in the and then this little thing here. Very interesting. I mean, I'm very surprised. And it all just started because I was seeing this little triangle here. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next video. Got a lot coming up. I wanted to finish some videos I always wanted to do first up. And before I go into the bigger ones, the series I had planned and everything, there is some debacle of that series, don't completely finish it. But thank you so much for listening, and thank you for sticking with me, and all the thumbs up and shares. Please do subscribe if you're new, and yeah, hope to see you in the next video. Stay sharp, always think, and have a nice day.